Thank you, my name's Ajodah. Everybody always messes it up. Whatever. Are you guys sick of the elderly? Yeah, I'm just sick of old people. They've had it too good for too long. They always think they're better than me just because they come from the good old days. The good old days were fucking awful. They're the worst. Like, what would you rather have? The internet or polio? Unlimited free music or segregation? No Hitler. Lots of Hitler. There was a lot of Hitler back in the day. Arguably more Hitler than any other time. And they act like they don't come from the worst time in American history. Back in the day, someone would go, "Excuse me, can you tell me what time it is?" And the guy would go, "Yeah, it's the Depression." I was hoping you'd be more specific. Oh, sorry, it's the Great Depression. Then they have the audacity to call themselves the greatest generation. They named themselves the greatest generation just because they won World War II, but not even by that much. Like, it was close. Like, Japan got a few good hits in. Like, and there's still Nazis around today, so it's not even like they finished the job. But they take credit for World War II. Hitler killed himself! How are you going to take credit when the other team just stops playing? If you're in the Super Bowl and Tom Brady pulls out a gun and shoots himself, go, "Wow, I'm so good at football, guys." It's not fair, but they get to call themselves the greatest generation just because they won one war one time by accident. But what about, like, the ancient Romans? Those guys fought a war, like, every day. No one calls them the greatest generation. They would get upset if they weren't fighting a war. Oh shit, there's no war today? Fuck, that means we're gonna get raped by Zeus. God. Now, if that rape joke offends you, I know, I'm sorry. It's offensive, it's ignorant. Zeus is Greek, not Roman. I don't want to culturally appropriate, it's 2017. But, there's this old man at my college that I go to, and like every school has this, the old man at your university. They never graduate, like they don't last that long, they always expire. But like, what's he gonna do, fight me? He's like 60. And this old man, he's in my school, and I know they say you're never too old for an education, this guy is too old. This guy is too old for an education. There's no way he has space in his hard drive for new ideas. Like, one class we were in was called Computer Science 1000. Computer Science. This guy was probably older than both of those things. And the thing is, I go to a very inexpensive school, which confused me, because if you're going to be that old, right, like go to Harvard or something, go to Yale, like take out a bunch of student loans. Take out $1 billion in student loans. What are they going to do, make you pay it back? Like, oh no, my credit score is 300. Just like my age. You don't have to worry, all I'm saying is you don't have to worry about short-term student, like long-term student loan debt if your short-term goal is heaven. I get a lot of old people at my job. I work at an ice cream shop because I'm a little girl. Just like a princess. And you'd think this would be like a real sunshine and rainbows and gumdrops kind of job, but there's some real degenerates that come into my store. Like one time this old man walks in, he's like 50. 50's old to me, okay, that's what I'm gonna say. He's 50 and he walks in the way Clint Eastwood walks into saloons, right? And he goes, "Give me a quart of ice cream." We give it to him, right? And he takes it out of the bag and starts eating it right out of the tub like an animal, right? And we're looking at it and he goes, "Don't judge me. I'm having a midlife crisis." This guy's like 50 years old. I'm like, midlife? That's optimistic. You're here 11 o'clock at night shotgunning ice cream on a Tuesday. I don't think you're going to make it to 100, my friend. This is a 3/4 life crisis tops. You guys have been great. My name's Ajodah. Thank you very much.